Hey, what's going on today, lords and ladies? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing our really fun campaign in CK3. This is episode 62 of Dutch's Legacy. I'm a little concerned right now that my ruler is going to accidentally step on his son and squish him because he's just so massive. He's not a very traveled guy yet. We spammed a bunch of activities last episode. We did a wedding and we did a funeral for our dad and a university visit. But we haven't really left the realm. We did it all within the confines of, like, my domain, basically. We went to school in my domain, we had our wedding in our domain, we had a funeral in my domain. So, let's go on an adventure. A pretty lucrative pilgrimage, because we're not a pilgrim yet. And we're not a traveler yet. So let's go on a trip outside the bounds of our realm, and let's plan a pilgrimage that's going to be really beneficial in terms of getting lifestyle experience. So, in my mind's eye, this is my travel this is going to be my route. I can't befriend anybody during pilgrimages. We'll decide what kind of travel options we choose once we know what we're going to need. We might need medicine. Or medicinal equipment. Yeah, just to get through here, we're gonna need it. So, pardon me while I plan this out. Excuse me while I plan this out. You want to come down to here, too? This is so tedious. But that's fine. Do we want to go to Palermo? What do I get? Stewardship lifestyle experience. I am in that lifestyle. See, but that's going to make me go this way. And we'll miss out on this learning lifestyle experience. Okay, so that's good. We're going to go through Rome, which is a separate location to the Vatican, so we got those two. And then after we leave the Vatican... have to go to Venice before it sinks. Okay, so what's the danger mostly? Alright, so medicine. And then a mountain expert, and then that's all. Oh, no, there's some danger here. Hills. Yeah, so just a mountain expert. Very nice. No danger. I can't do the max level of fidelity because we haven't done a pilgrimage yet. This is for reflection. Now, I just need to burn time while I'm fabricating claims against this duchy. And I do need some time, because when I take all of this, I'm going to be over my vassal limit, because I want to create all the counts and everything like I've been doing. But once I take this, I'm going to be over my vassal limit, so I need some time for my realm to convert to my culture some more. Like this duchy here, I need one more county. In fact, I'm helping it along. My steward is helping to do this. And then there's this duchy here that I need to convert, so I want to get rid of some of these counts that are tying down my vassal limit. We are going to solve that problem in the long term once I get ermine cloaks. Eventually I'll get this. That'll boost my vassal limit by 20. And then on top of that, I'm reforming my culture. In 17 years, we'll get more vassal limit once we get legalistic. But that's going to take a while. That's not going to help me do this. It's not going to help me with my current vassal limit problems, but it'll eventually eliminate vassal limit as a problem entirely. Okay, please don't get sick. And please get your wife pregnant. I gave my wife some... Oh, I'm a traveler and I just left the house already. My wife has gotten pregnant twice, but I did give her another item. I gave her some regalia. Let's keep getting her pregnant. My realm priest is really bad right now. But he has the plague, and I'm hoping that he dies, so I'm not forced to murder. I don't want to have a secret. I'm a pretty young guy, and I don't want to start accumulating secrets, so I would really prefer this guy just die of the plague and we get a better one. Making sure we're at war as constantly as possible is now a concern because I have the Conqueror trait. And if I don't conquer things and I don't get a lot of conquests and stuff, we might lose this trait, which I don't want. So it is essential that my Realm Priest is good at his job so we can fight wars. Just fight wars constantly. And by the end of this pilgrimage, we might be a religious icon. He's a little rotund, but yeah. Do I have an empty bodyguard slot? I have a job for him. Absolutely, sir. My brother... Is my brother securing his line of succession? He does have one son. So I guess I can allow him to be a knight. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure there was nobody else that I need to force to be a knight. Nope, we're good. So he makes a... That guy just brought in would make a excellent addition. Let's get him married too. This woman was already married to a giant who died due to a botched treatment. But now she's single. She's gonna marry another giant who's probably a little too old for her as well, but she likes the older men. She's bringing nothing to the table, really. 18 intrigue. I need to be concerned about people scheming against me and stuff, you know? Bringing in somebody who's threatening. She doesn't have any threatening personality traits, but... she's intimidated by me. I might be overthinking this a little bit, but I was just reminded that we're almost done with the Guile tree. Legacy tree. Major chance to prevent one murder scheme against each dynasty member. Interaction acceptance from intimidated or terrified plus 100%. So I feel a little bit safer against people scheming. There is something to keep in mind, and one of my commenters did mention this, that my entire dynasty benefits from this. So my dynasty members are better at scheming. Not just me. But I think I feel safe enough to bring this lady in. I might be overthinking it. She's not going to scheme against me. Who's my regent? My brother. He's selfless. Let's make sure he's doing the right thing. Fill my coffers, swell my armies, or promote authorita. Fill my coffers. That's pretty straightforward. Alright, so my culture converted here. So just 2 more counties to go. That's going to go to one of my knights. And then I gained another artifact. I'll hold on to that battle axe. Keep this in the family. My realm priest got better. His skill did go up from 11 to 13, so that is a bit of an improvement. He's young. Maybe his skills will go up. I just don't like his personality. He's lazy, gluttonous, and sadistic. Am I going to be forced to murder this guy? Because the speed of claim fabrications is really important to me, I'm murdering him. I don't really need my wife's help. She wouldn't provide much support anyway, with only +3 intrigue. For the sake of managing my domain limit, which I'm still over, we'll keep her on managed domain, but I will switch my spy master to support schemes. And then my food taster needs to brew poisons. Scheme secrecy +20%. Scheme potential +20%. Pull out all the stops. Focus on success chance. The phases should be really short. My new bodyguard's gonna get involved in my criminality now. "36 days per phase, and we're starting at 61% success chance. Alright, this shouldn't go wrong. And I can... There's plausible deniability for me because I'm halfway across the world. For the war chest, Mayor Magda's missive reads, "Use these funds wisely, O King. Use them for stocking the armories, feeding the soldiers, or bolstering your ranks with mercenaries. I long to see the glory you will bring upon the kingdom of Van Der Linde." I can put this to good use. I don't intend on hiring mercenaries at all. I don't need mercenaries, so I'll just take the money. My court physician just improved his skill, but now he's sick. He's not with me? Or... Oh, no, we're traveling through some plague. I just got my physician sick. As long as I don't get sick. I might have to replace him. Which is a shame, because he's excellent. Now my son has it. Let's be cautious, and we won't do more than what's necessary. I think my son can weather this. He's Herculean, and he's getting a huge health boost. And I think I'm going to have plenty of sons. It's really mean to say that, but if we do lose this son, I'm not going to be really, really upset. Like, it would suck, but it wouldn't be game-ending. And it's my fault. Actually, this plague broke out after I already planned the whole thing. So it's nobody's fault. It's RNG's fault. I'm not going to follow that wolf. Let's get some more natural dread. This is the plague that we started the episode with, so it's going away. My son got better. Good job, son. Attaboy. Alright, there's a clear front runner, and it's not me, so we're gonna vote for him. And then we want to see, after I get this duchy, because this is one of the voting blocks, or this is one of the duchies that has a vote. And I want to see if my voting power goes from 2 to 3. After we take this duchy. I don't want, even though he's loyal, he's an idiot. Actually, let's stay in the culture filter. Still waiting for this island. Still waiting for this. 3 more counties to go in East Franconia. And then I can get rid of this duchy. Which I would prefer to get rid of first. Because there are so many counts here. Can I commission another artifact? I want to keep trying to get a throne. I can't do it for another year. I'm about to stress out a little bit. We could pull the trigger now, but we want to wait for the best odds. That was some well-deserved... Oh, my wife's not with me. She stayed behind. And my wife just gave birth to a son. A blonde son this time. We don't have a Dutch yet, so I'll do that. Alright, so we have safely secured our line of succession. We have an heir and a spare. Since I can't see what the ring looks like, I can't take a look at it, I'll take the gold. Alright, he's sickly. But that's okay, he's feeling fine. His Herculean-ness was able to counteract it. I can get the Wise Man trait. At a distance, the city of Rome is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach the scenery shifts, ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. Pilgrims seem to be everywhere, bartering, conversing, queuing to shrines and tombs of the city's saints. Mansions of forgotten aristocrats now serve as hostels for the faithful. There's a 40% chance that I get the Wise Man trait. Let's try it. I didn't get it. But we are a pilgrim, and our son is a pilgrim. I'm the only one not wearing a funny hat. We got to a tier 4 pilgrimage. The dread gain is reduced, but the natural dread is increased. And the prestige gain is increased. We lose the stress gain. Some powerful vassals will lose some opinion. And my guests will lose some opinion. So this is helping me in some ways. I like this. Like that because of the renown. Like that because of the renown. Okay, even though this is really nice, I think my spear is better. I could give this to my sister, the Queen of Bulgaria, because it is a court artifact. Does it help me to make my sister more dreaded? Sure, why not? I don't see any downside to giving it to her. Let's see if she put it on display. She didn't. Oh, no, she did. She did. She did it right there. You're welcome, sis. I just gave her a skull so she can put it on display. I can give her that, too. I don't need that. Wow, why am I being so nice to her? She's ill. Alright, let's give her another gift. A get well gift. This is gonna help her. If she puts these on display, her heir will inherit them, so he'll get to benefit from these too. And we want to help her out. We want to make sure Bulgaria stays a thing. We want it to stay powerful and independent. Now I want to see if she put that on display. Come on. 50% chance of getting Gardener. Oh, please. I would love that +2 stewardship. Please. Yes. Alright, my sister didn't put that on display either. Or no, she didn't put that one on display. Okay, we can commit this murder now. Look at that. Well worth it. Worth getting that secret now. Did my physician die? Nope, he's still alive. He's still kicking. Now we need to befriend our new realm priest. I like that I'm getting free perks. I don't believe I can teach my son languages yet, or my daughter. Nope, they have to be 6. Okay, so just one more county in this duchy. Still waiting for the island. Still 3. Still no progress here in Alsace. So yeah, 1 and then these 2. Look, his chin is so epic, it's clipping through his helmet. This is a marriage I arranged to bring a knight in. I don't have any available artificers to fill that empty slot. Can I commission something now? Yes. Furniture. Throne, please. She's making a chest. We're not vassalizing anybody. I can modify somebody's contract. Okay. You can listen to grovelers. They've been waiting for me to return. I gain a new legend seed. I only had one available legend seed, and it's one that we've like done before, and because I'm making so much money right now, I can afford to do another legend. I would love to start doing that. There's plenty of money to throw around, and this is a new seed I could do. Yes. Another barren child that's being presented to me. Oh no, she's already my courtier. I don't think she's new. I think she was already my this is the girl that we've already commented that she's barren. Maybe she lost her guardian and that was just the game's way of getting her another one. I think that's what that was. My wife is pregnant again? I'm gonna let some time go by before I check her court, because I think some time needs to go by. I became friends with my realm priest. We don't need to be scheming anymore, so we'll go back to disrupt schemes. I became best friends with my realm priest. That does help even more. So when I normally don't like best friends, if I'm best friends with the right people, then that's okay. It's gonna suck when he dies, but he's a really young... Wow, he's loyal too. We got an amazing realm priest. I do not regret that murder at all. No, I'm not becoming your lover. Get away. Get out of my face. Can influence my daughter. I think females get a lot of benefit from stewardship education, so we'll give her that. And she's allowed to be ambitious. She's not going to take over. She's not going to be in the line of succession, so there's nothing. We don't have to force her to get out of the line of succession. So she can be ambitious. That's fine. We still don't know what kind of education we're going to give our son. He's already a rough terrain expert at 2 years old. Another son. He's got big ears. His ears stick out. Okay, this better not be, like, a constant son thing. Like, I'm happy that we're having sons and everything, but we need daughters sprinkled throughout, you know? My legacy is probably right around the corner within the next year. Is there another plague breaking out? There is. Before it spreads to my domain, which is where it's headed, we're definitely going to isolate and seclude. My sister's like, stop! Stop sending me so many things in the mail. But if she puts that on display, I might get a renown boost from it. She did... No, that's the other one. All of her court art... She's putting everything on... There she goes. She put it on display. And it did improve my renown. Look at that. Okay, so we're helping ourselves by giving her stuff like that, especially items that boost renown. He recommends a light approach. Okay. one more perk, and we can no longer worry about our domain, and we're going to finish the whole tree, but then we'll never have to get back into stewardship lifestyle ever again until maybe the end of our life when we want to start making money. This is all we need, so we can explore the rest of the lifestyles pretty soon. We might just finish the diplomacy lifestyle one, the family hierarch tree. I think that's what we'll do. Another goblet? Stop giving me goblets. We need 2 more claims. This is not one of them. Just these 2. We have to be careful because we need to get conquest so we don't lose our conqueror trait. But my realm priest is really good. Alright, my son is... I'll give him a stewardship education too. And then once we get those 2 domain limit from the perk, I can have my wife do other things. I mean, managing my domain is my strength, and maybe I should just do that legend now. Let's see if it's the same exact thing. No! If I do this legend, I get renown. This was the one that I was like, I would have done it, but it's boring, and we've done holy legends, like, constantly. It would give me control growth, learning, which is okay, and piety, which is, like, okay. But I'm about to become a religious icon, so I don't need to keep doubling down on my piety or anything. But I wouldn't mind stewardship. I'm doing this. We're promoting a new legend. The legend of King Dutch Van Der Linde is as great and large as the world, for his deeds are unparalleled. Upon hearing vague rumors that plagued the land, Dutch set his heart to accomplish the difficult endeavor. Dutch's legend culminates in a marvelous adventure. His great deeds of arms were such that all kings had wonder thereof, and many nobles and commoners came to his encounter, for they wished to see the legend in the flesh. However, that was not the end of the tale, for when Dutch made his way home, he helped those in danger and avenged their affronts. Bandits, beasts, and evildoers could not hide from the fury of his blade. The journey back home was not easy, but King Dutch entered the city among triumphant chants, and now let us all rejoice and feast, for his legend is now to be celebrated. Well, not yet. We just started it. Let's see if we can grow beyond our dad's legend. This is the extent of our dad's legend. Let's see if we can get even more out of it. And there's my last legacy. Two more counties to go here. We're making a lot of progress here, but things have seemed to... I mean, we've made progress here, but I don't know what's going on with these two. I've had some pretty impressive chancellors. My chancellor is consistently my best counselor in terms of skills. It's the same exact thing as this cabinet. And the current chest that I have on display is already better, so you know what we're doing with this. We're FedExing it to our sister. I hope that she has empty furniture slots. Now we're making 53 renown. I want to see if she puts this on display. There she goes. She put it on display. I'm a religious icon now. Okay, if I don't get rid of some of my vassals by the time I get this claim, we're gonna go over our limit. Hurry the hell up. How much longer for my steward to promote the culture here? 9 months? Okay. At least he's doing his job. That way I can get rid of this. That might relieve me of just enough. It'll give me 3 more vassal limit. And I think that'll be enough. That might just be perfect, actually. My wife is pregnant again. Please give me a daughter this time. More legend promoters. Let's see the progress of it. It's starting here. Okay. Can I modify your contract at all? No, it's in a good place. She's fighting the HRE. Bulgaria is now fighting the HRE in order to get... But that's not good. If I declare war on the HRE and I don't get my claims, we're going to have a peace treaty with them, and then it's going to be another 5 years that I have to wait. If I decline, what are the downsides? She's going to lose opinion, and I'm going to lose some fame. Okay, I would have helped her. I would have helped her, but I need my own Casus Belli to use against the HRE. Once we declare war on the HRE, pressing our own claims and fighting the HRE against... to get what we want is going to help her too. Because, well, if we fight battles against them, she won't have to deal with big armies. You know, we'll be helping each other. And her opinion is probably still going to be fine. We're still fine. That goblet, since she's full up, I can't send any more to her. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay. Give my steward some more time. Ooh, I just got 100 free renown. Give my steward the rest of his time. And she did give us a daughter. We need a Molly, of course. This son is still sickly. He's been sickly for some time now. Gained a rival. King of Estonia. Well, we're gonna get to you soon, my friend. Mark my words. He's about to die, so we're gonna lose this rivalry anyway. Change a chapter. Okay. I'm not going to reciprocate any of this hatred that I'm getting from my rival. I don't care. It's petty. We want to start fabricating claim because we're done with Denmark. We want to get back to Lithuania. We want to finish this duchy here and then get this one. We'll get both of them at once. That's going to require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 claims. My steward is done. We don't need to promote our culture here anymore. I'll stay on collect taxes. Let's make sure there's still a Van Der Linde here ruling, and he does have a secure line of succession. He has 3 sons. So the Van Der Lindes are going to be here for a while. I'm going to create the Duchy of East Franconia title. And then hopefully we give that one away next. Just 2 more counties. Let's fight the HRE now. While he's hosting... Oh no, he's not hosting the tournament. Where's his capital now? Am I blind? Where's the capital? It's down here in Tunisia? He's down... He moved the capital down here, so... I can't just easily conquer that. Damn it! Alright, we can just immediately raise our forces in our domain, which means they'll raise so quickly. Sorry, friend. We are friends. But sometimes friends get in an argument. I have an empty Acolyte slot. I'm hoping that somebody just comes along that will fill the qualifications to just take one of my old Accolades. I won't create a new one. Okay, my son is no longer sickly, and we know what kind of education he's going to get. Another stewardship-focused son. Okay, now I can have my daughter study some languages. French, of course. Son's not ready. I'm gonna drop my daughter as my ward. Give her to somebody else. And then I'm gonna raise my youngest... Oh, no, my second youngest son. Can I influence this son? You know what? I'll drop this son, too. I'll start raising my two youngest sons. My wife can raise this one. I'll still try to teach everybody languages, and the more kids that we have, the more tedious it's gonna be. I think that old woman with lover's pox was trying to do something that I didn't want to do, so I just rejected her. I think she gave me a rose. Oh my god, we're almost at an hour and I still haven't finished this. No thanks. How's my sister doing in her war? She is winning. And she wants to make a cabinet? Alright, so at least she wants to make furniture. Still nobody wants to make me a frickin' throne. I'm still stuck with this throne. It's been accumulating other modifiers, like this short reign duration didn't come with it. It was initially just prestige and court grandeur, but since we've had it so long, the modifiers are improving over time, and it's getting new ones, so I really don't want that to be the case. I don't want this piece of crap to keep getting better, so a new throne... You know what, maybe even if my new throne isn't as good, as long as it's better quality, I'll replace it. There's another plague in England. Now there's another plague, Dutch pox. Is that new? Just stay away from my domain, please. Now we're exalted among men. See? Yeah, I was right. This woman's trying to seduce me. Leave me alone. That's a pretty useless book because I'm about to get out of the stewardship lifestyle. Just one more perk and we're done. He made me a sword that I can't even use. At least one of these needs to be true. Catholicism needs to be a Muslim faith, which is... It can't happen. This is never going to happen, and this is never going to happen, so this is a useless sword. It's even useless to Muslims. I'll give it to a knight. That is the biggest piece of crap I've ever seen. Well, maybe not, but it's just... It doesn't serve any purpose for me. Oh, and it's a pedestal item. Alright, that's garbage. This book would give me vassal limit if I need it, but this is going to quickly become obsolete. Because vassal limit's not going to be a problem anymore. I'm going to sell this. Alright, let's end this damn war. One, two, three more. Since we're not fighting any battles, I just have to do this the old-fashioned way and just keep sieging. Alright, let's check the progress. Oh, my wife is pregnant again. Check the progress of my culture spreading. Still waiting for the island. Still waiting for one county here. Still waiting for two here. And then still no progress here in Alsace. Whoops, I'm accidentally clicking things and I'm causing more attrition than I should be causing. I'm sorry, boys. I'll do this just to finish the tree, and then maybe a couple more here or there. And then, of course, we have to get into learning pretty quickly, because I want to get wash your hands. But I thought, like, since all of my family members are, like, Hercules now, even if they get sick, I'm a little bit more confident that they won't die, even if they do get sick. So, I'm not really feeling pressed to get wash your hands, but I will eventually get it. Of course I will. There we go. No battles required. I am curious to see if now I have 3 votes in the election for the Holy Roman Emperor. No, my voting strength is still 2. Still 2. No theocracies or republics. The duchy capital is Trier. Just making sure there's no doubled up. That was the only thing that was doubled up. That's such a tiny little county squeezed between all of this. Like, I would hate to be this count. Like, maybe his land is good and everything and it's fertile, but he's got, like, the smallest little thing and he's centralized on all these... I would just hate to be that guy. He's not ready yet. He still hasn't had children. But this guy has. Let's check my vassal limit. 51 out of 52. Just barely enough. I do not have a hook on him, so I cannot modify his contract. But we can give him a directive. Okay, we're good. All of my vassals are doing their thing. Okay, we just went over an hour. I might be willing to... Or maybe not. Another daughter. Okay, this wife is... Alright, she's doing a good job. She's spreading it out. She's not alternating. I noticed that either she has a bunch of one kind of child or she has a bunch of the other kind. We need, what's grandma's name? From my side of the family, what's my mother's name? That's it. How much progress has my legend made? A little bit. Still can't increase the quality. We need... we need 20... No, we need 36 more baronies for it to spread to before we can increase the quality. He refuses anything? He won't. Okay, then he's just gonna rot in jail. Let's make sure he's actually in the dungeon and he's not under house arrest, because if he's in the dungeon, he'll die quicker. Yeah, he is dying anyway. He's near death. Sorbia grew a little bit. Now we need 15 more baronies. Uh-oh. My physician is still alive. He's been ailing for this whole episode, basically. I don't need my food taster brewing potions anymore, or poisons. Let's get him to do this now. Scheme discovery chance plus 10%. Now there's only one more county left to go here. We'll give it another push. We'll have our steward help out a little bit. And give this son a martial education. I haven't been able to ask the Pope for gold in, like, the longest time. I wonder why. Does he not like me? No, he loves me. It's because he's a lunatic, that's why. Okay, we can increase the quality again. We're not going to get to do what we did in the, like we did in the last episode and get a legend up to mythical level in just one episode. Get rid of that. Alright, everyone. Let's see. Nope. Let me make sure I'm actually giving this guy a directive. County of Bornholm? Yes, I am. Alright, this isn't really good. We have to fight Sorbia at some point, because I need... Like, if I want to start conquering Poland, which is going to be one of the kingdoms we work for, in order to get those lands, I have to fight Sorbia. Whereas before, Sorbia was doing a good... They were being good, and they were just staying the same size the whole time. I mean, they got a little bit of conquest against the HRE here in Bohemia. Another inspiration. This guy's been non-stop making me stuff. He wants to keep going on adventures. How are the Mongols doing? They've made it up to the Ural Sea? Isn't that what this is? Oh, no, the Caspian Sea. Sorry. And Aral Sea is what I meant to say, not Ural Sea. But they've made it up to the borders of the shore of the Caspian Sea. The Scandinavian Empire is disappearing almost completely. It's being absorbed by this other empire, but they are so pathetically weak. Their size means nothing. They look big and scary, but they're not. We outnumber their army, like, by 4. 4 to 1. Alright, you guys. I was hoping that if I just played a little bit more, we'd be able to give away another duchy. That's how I wanted to end it. We still need 2 more claims before we can fight Lithuania again, and then officially destroy Lithuania as a power. The kingdom title will no longer exist until I recreate it again. Come on. One more county. Please. Who's it gonna be? We're 36 already. My wife is 31. We've had plenty of children. But we still do want to have sons later. Okay, let's see how this affects my skills. I got some more in intrigue that got me into double digits. I think I got one in my learning, and then I got a couple in martial. Alright. Okay, if this doesn't happen in the next 30 seconds, if a county does not convert to my culture in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Come on. Come on, baby. Ah! Nope, still nothing. False alarm. Let's be entertained by our jester while we wait. And my rival is dead. Not one day too soon. It's not happening. Alright. Wow, now I have a nemesis? What the hell? King of Estonia hates us. I don't know why. What did I do to you? I can't give him a... Oh, yes, I can. Alright, well, this tied him over. I'm not doing anything else, so let's just try to sway him. Hey, that means he's basically gonna try to kill me. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have a murder scheme going right now. So let's make sure that we're doing everything we can to prevent that. Like, let's put our marshal on manage royal guards. I have a cupbearer who will protect me. I have a food taster who will protect me. Nobody that's a powerful agent against me, it hates me, so I don't have to worry about... I think we should be fine. But that's just something to keep in mind. I have a... not just a rival, now I have a nemesis. Alright, Mongol Empire's growing pretty quick, man. Let's see how much more conquest he can get within his lifetime, because he's 51 now. My sister grew her realm. We are making so much renown right now. That is fantastic. We're about to get primogeniture in 2 years, and then the next one I'll get, it maybe vassal limit plus 20. It depends. What's going to drop first, that innovation or my tradition? 10 years. Plus 30. We'll see. Alright, lords and ladies, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. It was kind of crazy. In the beginning, we had a pilgrimage, so we had a lot to do there. We had to plan the whole thing, and that ate into some of our time. But I went over a few minutes to try to get as much in as we can. We did get conquest. We got another war, and we did answer the Uh-oh. The Duke of Hesse just absorbed this guy into his realm. He just... That's not allowed, man. I want the future Duke of Upper Lotharingian now. It's not Upper Lorraine. It's Upper Lotharingian now. I need him to be independent. I don't want him to be another a part of another realm. Did I mess up when I chose this guy to land? Maybe he conquered him or vassalized him? I'm not really sure how the Duchy of Hesse got this, but that means I have to use my realm priest to... Alright, how about we just play a little bit longer? Is that new armor? That's new armor, my friends. I won't decide who to give our old armor to quite yet, but now we just got new armor. I'm gonna let my Realm Priest get his next claim. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just have to wait. We'll finish the claims against these next episode so we can fight the war. I need to fight wars to maintain my Conqueror trait, so we'll just let our Realm Priest get the rest of these claims, and then we have to pause and remember to... Oh no, can I just revoke the title? I don't need to fabricate a claim. I can just revoke his title. Or revoke his vassal, I'm sorry. He will accept 100, but it's considered an act of tyranny. There's only a 4... That's nothing. Alright, problem solved. I was overreacting. I was completely overreacting. Never mind, guys. Ignore everything that I just said. No longer a problem. We can continue to fabricate claims. I'll do our groveling session between the episodes because I really am dragging this one on. Anyway, lords and ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. Leave your comments down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe as well. We're still trying to get to 2,200 subs, so help the channel get there. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 63 will be coming at you soon, but until then, have a good one, guys.